That's it. That's the intro. What is up, guys? Better Something here. In today's video, I kind of want to discuss the med changes that are going to be coming to Escape from Tarkov eventually. I don't know if any of you guys went and watched the translated podcast that they did. NIKITTA did go on a Russian podcast, and one of the things that they spoke about is actually changing the way that the med bags work. And the way that I've taken this, and I don't really have it confirmed or anything like that, and I didn't really get 100% confirmation on this. But the way that it sounds is that, say you have a Salewa, you'll actually be able to open this. And what I'm hoping is that they double everything, if that makes any type of sense. So I'm hoping that a Salewa and a car kit both have 4 slots within them, kind of like an alpha container. I hope that a Grizzly gets 9 slots. So you'll see, take this. I don't have a car kit, unfortunately. But what you'll see here is this would pretty much be a 2x2. This would be a 1x2. So 1, 2. And then a Grizzly, which is a 2x2 usually, would be a 3x3. So the way that this will kind of work is you will actually use this med container and this med pouch, I guess is what they kind of considered it, and you'll put meds in there. And what NIKITTA kind of tried to say for the most part, and, excuse me here, it's kind of lost in translation for the most part, but what he kind of said is that IFAKs don't usually just have bandages in them. They're actually the field kit. So that's your first aid kit. It usually has painkillers, alcohol, for, what do you call it? For the, cleaning out your wounds, wet wipes, gauze, stuff like that. So it's not just, one thing where it's only going to heal. You'll be able to actually put stuff within the actual storage of the IFAK, of the Salewa, of the car kit, of the Grizzly. So if you want to put a, let's say a serve kit in a Grizzly, some painkillers, and then you'll probably need to do bandages or, something along those lines. And I assume that the way this will work is this will make it so that bandages need to be, used more wisely, or you'll actually see an abundance of people using bandages over, say, hemostatic. But again, we don't really know how this is going to work. All we do really know from what has been described is that they are pretty much going to be adding the ability for you to make custom med kits. So I'm hoping that is the Salewa goes to a 2x2, the IFAK goes to a 1x2, the car kit would go to a 2x2, and then the Grizzly would go to a 3x3. If that's how it works, you should be able to have everything you really need within a Salewa. But if not, that Grizzly, you'll still only take up 2x2, so you can put that in maybe a Gamma or something like that. But you still want to be able to have the ability to make it so that you can have everything while and still heal without having to go to that pouch. Another way that this might potentially work, and this is just me thinking the other side of it, is maybe they don't want you to lose meds. Maybe they are starting to think that there's no reason for you to lose meds in raid. Now this doesn't sound very BSG, and it definitely doesn't sound very NIKITTA, but I feel like NIKITTA kind of feels it may be a waste for people to buy meds and then they just sit there and they don't get used. So I'm thinking that maybe you get a separate pouch that makes it so that that's only a meds area rather than taking up tactical rig space or backpack space. It's just in that one slot. So, and maybe they're doing it that way, so you still lose your meds, but it's a specific slot, so you don't have to take up slots in your rig or your backpack or your pockets. So those are the only 2 ways I can really think of when they say custom med containers or custom med cases. Is them either making it so I can put whatever I want within a 2x2 of a Salewa, or a 1x2 for an IFAK, or again a 3x3 for a Grizzly, or they're just giving it its own med slot. And that would be that. If you feel that I left anything out in this video, definitely make sure to leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, definitely make sure to leave a like. And if this is your third or fourth time here, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button if you've been enjoying the content. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.